two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge, break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their lives, whose misadventured pious overthrows doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love and continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end naught could remove, is now the 2 hours of our stage. The which, if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend. I'm Maximus, and this is the 2 o'clock news with WRNJ. And this just in, a massive brawl in Verona, this town square, between the House of Capulet and the House of Montague has left 2 dead and 1 injured. We have Edward Chumbawamba on the scene. Edward, we'll cut to you.
Thanks, Maximus. Here we are in Verona, where a fight has occurred between members of the Montague and Capulet houses. We have a member from both the Montague and Capulet houses here who are on the scene.
Thank you. So I'm walking around with Mercutio, and then these Capulets show up. And so we're talking, and then they start talking, everything escalates. And I say, we talk here in public comment. Either withdraw your weapons onto some private place or reason coldly with your grievances or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on us. And then it just started escalating more, and then when Mercutio started fighting, he got stabbed, and then, he died. And then, it just all happened so quick.
I bet that was very disturbing for you to witness your friend dying right next to you. Do you have anything to say about this fray?
I stand by my ways of peace. I don't condone violence, and I don't think it has a place here in Verona's walls.
Thank you for your insight, sir. What did you see happening today? And do you have any insight that we may not have heard yet?
I saw some insults being thrown around, and I think Romeo should be executed.
How do you think the opinion of the fight would be changed if we were to ask a Montague?
They would probably try to make themselves look innocent by saying that they started this fight, but before we even got here, they were saying things like, "Tis we scrape a fray," so I think it's good.
Anyways, were you even remotely involved in this brawl?
I was watching Tybalt and Mercutio duel it out, and then Mercutio got slaughtered, and then Romeo was just outraged, and it just escalated from there, and he killed my boy too.
Thank you, sir. We're not going to ask a Montague bystander.
No.
What did you see happening today? Do you have any special insight?
Hey, thanks, man. So when it all started, Mercutio was messing around in the fountain, and then Tybalt and his gang, they walk up and they start beefing, and he starts talking to Mercutio, being like, "Oh, I want to have a word." And then Mercutio's all like, "Okay, make it a word and a blow." So he's kind of, so then Tybalt just gets really mad at that. So then they kind of start dueling. They draw their swords, and Mercutio's being all goofy. He's kind of messing around. He's trying to be like, hey, we're not really fighting, And then all of a sudden, there's this small little group squabble. They're all packed up together, and Romeo gets in there. And then next thing I know, Mercutio's just dead. Just got stabbed.
Wow, sir. That sounds like a traumatic and disturbing thing to watch. But you don't seem too disturbed, are you?
Nah, I'm chill.
Okay. Wait, am I hearing that right? We seem to have an exclusive interview with Romeo Montague. Let's go to that. Many think that you were at fault for this conflict. What do you have to say about that?
I just have to say this wasn't my fault. Tybalt was the sole reason this began. I mean, I wasn't anywhere near it. I just came into the square and saw Mercutio getting attacked. I tried to step in. I told him to stop. I told him to put his sword up, and he didn't listen. So I was trying to push him away and just stop the whole thing because Mercutio probably didn't deserve it. Maybe he did. I don't know. But of course, I have to stick in for my best friend. But Tybalt, I tried to push them away, and Tybalt stabbed Mercutio, though. it's sad I lost him. But I told Tibble some consequences are going to happen for his actions. I mean, nothing comes unjust. And I just later told him he'd figure it out.
Would you indulge me in saying what these consequences are?
Tibble's pretty much dead. He's over there if you want to go look at him.
For fear of losing my job and my life, I think we'll conclude the interview there. Let's go back to Maximus with the news.
Thank you, Edward. This story gets 5 big banishes. Banished! 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 That was WRNJ News at 2. We'll be back at 5, so make sure to tune in.
WRNJ.
Go.
Would you indulge me in saying what these consequences are?
I mean, he's dead. I mean, he's like right here.
For fear of losing my job and life, I think we'll conclude the interview there. Let's go back to Maximus with the news.